Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lily, aka Lillian Guerrero, aka Made by Rocka Lily. Thank you so much for being here with me today. In today's video, I am going to do a flip through of this gorgeous Christmas journal. This is a continuation from a part 1 video titled Easily Alter a Book. And in today's video, we're going to go through all of the pages. This is also a design team project in collaboration with Tu Casa De Papel, and I will have her Etsy shop linked down below and a special discount code for you. I'm going to link it right here. From now until October 15th, you are able to use this code, Lily30, so that you can save 30% off of her gorgeous digitals, and I have used them throughout this entire journal. You are going to love it. My favorite part of this journal is the cover area. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. It is a little bit dimensional, and I'm going to go through all of that. Look at that. In just a moment, there are tabs, there are ribbons, there are pockets, there are tucks, there are tags. There are so many beautiful embellishments in this book. I'm trying to hold it steady so that you could get a good look at it. But I'm going to go through all of that, the cover, the sides, the inside, everything. You are going to love it. You guys are awesome. Let's get started with the flip through. Thank you. Let me begin by saying that the intro and the outro part of this video, I'm holding the journal, and the cover was not quite finished, but it is finished now. And I've added some gold wax around the edges, and then also I added the eyelet with the red velvet trim. So it's because I had to record it separately, you guys. I am pointing out the gold embossing on the corners. I opted not to use book corners on this one and thought I would do something a little bit different, and I love the way the gold embossing of the holly and the berries turned out. Just gorgeous. The ribbon, that is vintage ribbon that I picked up at a vintage boutique in Salt Lake City. It is quite dimensional. It has beautiful flowers on the front cover, and then a repurposed junk mail envelope that I made a pocket with, and then that became my topper. And then I also added some more trim at the bottom of the junk mail envelope, and then that beautiful little metal embellishment that reads peace. I added a little bit of gold wax to that. And I do have a video showing you how I make these, how I repurpose the junk mail envelopes, and I will have all relevant videos will be linked down below. So if you'd like to open up the description area, you will find so much more information. And then look at how cute that pocket is. And so I lined the inside so that once you remove the tag, you could still see a beautiful image in the pocket. And then of course I made a tag with that same beautiful image. And I used the Feliz Navidad ephemera kit along with the Feliz Navidad journal pages from Ibette's Tu Casa De Papel, and her Etsy shop, like I mentioned in the beginning, is linked down below. If you would like to go and take a look at all of the beautiful digitals that Ibette has in her Etsy shop, we would greatly appreciate you going over and visiting her shop. But look at how beautiful these ribbons also look. These are the vintage ribbons that I picked up in that vintage boutique in Salt Lake. I had gone vintage shopping earlier this year with my sister. Oh my gosh, look at that one. That wide one is perfect. I've had it for months. I haven't used it, and I didn't know how I wanted to use it, and it just looks gorgeous on this cover. And that gold embossing and the gold wax just added so much more beautiful detail, you guys. I am in love with the way the gold embossing turned out instead of using the book corners. I love how this journal turned out so much. I just can't believe it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I know I had said I was going to keep it and use it for my own Christmas journaling. But I'm undecided, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, so we'll see. And I'm showing you the top, a little bird's eye view, and it is a little bit of alligator mouth. The spine it's a 1-inch spine, and the book measures 9 by 6. I didn't count the pages, but I will have that information in the description area below. So I'm just showing you how beautiful it looks right now that it is fanned out. And I just love, love, love how the ribbon looks on this journal. And look at that cover. Oh my gosh. It is just so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Lots of vibrant, lots of color, lots of vibrant color. These digitals are just absolutely gorgeous. I love a lot of color, and so this journal has a lot of it. The digitals are absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, I added one of my signature little house pockets to the very first page. And isn't that so cute? And I did this by using all the little bits and scraps that I had left over from the offcuts after trimming down the pages. And then I added a few little embellishments, a little Christmas tree to appear as though it's inside that window. And then I had some little present stickers that I added. What a cute little house. That window, I'm in love, you guys. Look at how cute that little Christmas tree looks. And then I used a large rosette that really doesn't add any bulk. It's pretty flat. And then some other little bits and pieces from Tu Casa De Papel's digitals, just leftovers that I've had from other projects. And so I just went through my scraps and then pieced together to make this cute little casita, this little house. I also have a video, and I'm going to link it down below. So if you would like to learn how to make these beautiful little houses, aka casitas, I'll have that down below. And these little tags are also part of the Feliz Navidad ephemera kit. And I added a gold eyelet and some beautiful satin ribbon. And one of them is printed on regular cardstock, and then the other on HP Premium 30 paper. So I was just pointing out the difference of the two. I did print out all of the digital papers that are glued to the pages are printed on HP Premium 30 paper. I do have an Amazon affiliate link, you guys. So if you want to see the type of paper that I use, that is in my Amazon affiliate link down below. That is an HP Premium 30. And then more of that beautiful, beautiful trim. And then I added some ribbon, some pom-pom trim, and that beautiful cross charm to that paper clip, and then some satin ribbon. Just gorgeous. That pom-pom trim is so beautiful. And then some of the pages in the beginning and the end of the journal are blank. And there's tons of area to journal in this book. I've used a lot of the tabs are from the same vintage ribbon. And then the trim on the edges of the paper also. It was this like bolt. I don't know what to call it, but like this bolt of different vintage ribbons, and it was such a great deal, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I just couldn't pass it up. I used some of the ephemera cut aparts as tuck spots, and then I added some beautiful lace trim at the bottom. And then I made a ton of book page journaling cards, and I do have a video showing you how I do these, how I make these. And the video is titled, What to Do with All Your Leftover Book Pages. And so I make journaling cards, and I show you how I do this. And it is 3 book pages folded in half. And I reserve the ones that I tear out that are blank, because those are the ones that are perfect for making journaling cards from. 3 pages folded in half. I use gold thread to zigzag all around the folded papers, and then I add some of the beautiful Feliz Navidad ephemera cut aparts, stitch around it. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. So I used a lot of the book pages to make these cards, and then I added them right back to the book. And so because there's 3 pages folded in half, and there's so many in this journal, they do add a little bit of bulk, and it makes it for a little alligator mouth. But how perfect to reuse some of those book pages and then add them back to the journal. And also with the offcuts, after I trimmed down some of the digital papers to fit onto the book pages, I created tuck spots. And there's one here on the left-hand side, and then there's another on the right-hand side page, pointing out another beautiful book page journaling tag. And I took some of the ephemera cut aparts and then collaged them on the front and then stitched all around with gold thread. There's gold thread on the front, and then I just have regular, different varying colors of thread that I use in the bobbin. And then I also added some cute zigzag trim, or is it called rickrack? It's called rickrack. And the rickrack, in the varying colors, I purchased online, and I want to say that it was from Joann's online earlier this year. And so you'll see that throughout the journal as well. This is a beautiful envelope that comes in the ephemera, the Feliz Navidad ephemera kit. And so it's so easy. You just cut it and then fold it. Follow the guides and fold it. And then this cute little paper hanky also comes in the ephemera kit. And then I just tucked it in there and then closed it with a cute little gold paper clip and tucked it right into that side tuck. So nothing goes to waste. All of the, after trimming down my digitals, and I had all of those offcuts, they were the perfect size to make sides, to use them as side tucks. Oh, here's something. This is sticker paper. So I save all of the release from my stickers, you guys, because these are perfect for placing on top when you glue things down. So here I added the little rosette trim, and so that it wouldn't stick to the opposite page, I took some of that release sticker paper and then paper clipped it right on top of the rosettes until it completely dried. And so I repurpose everything. So I try not to throw anything away if I can find good use for it. And so used up sticker paper, release paper is perfect for keeping your things from sticking together. Another junk mail envelope pocket, and I only glued it on two sides so that I can use it as a tuck spot. So it's a pocket and a tuck spot. And then a cute tag also from the Feliz Navidad ephemera kit. And that one I printed on regular cardstock. I have an HP Office Jet Pro 8710 inkjet printer. And it takes regular copy paper and then the HP premium paper and also the HP presentation paper. It takes it great. It runs perfect through my inkjet printer. However, heavier cardstock, not so good. So it's like trial and error. Sometimes it takes it and sometimes it doesn't. So anything that is too heavy doesn't go through my printer, but I'm always kind of playing with it to see if maybe, I can have luck. And so some of the tags that I did print on heavier cardstock, I did use in this journal. Another beautiful book page journaling tags. I had so much fun making these. And in the video that I have linked down below where I show you how to make these, the first thing I do is I separate all of the pages, the full text book pages from the half text book pages and then the blank book pages. I hope that makes sense. But I explain all of that in the video and I show you my process as to how I separate them and make journaling cards and also tags with all of the book pages. And so I probably used about half of the book pages that I took out from this book. And here again, I took some of that sticker paper, the release paper, and then placed it over the rosette until it dried to keep it from sticking to the opposite page. The only thing you have to remember to do is make sure that you take the slick side of the sticker release paper and put that over whatever you're gluing down. Otherwise, it'll stick to the glue. So use the slick side against the glue. Does that make sense? I hope so. Or did I make sense? I hope I'm making sense. So more journaling cards. So I use a lot of these journaling cards that I make from the book pages in my own personal journaling, especially in my Christmas journals. And at the end of this video, I will have a playlist to the Christmas journal flip throughs so that you can see those and you can see how I use these journaling cards. So when I journal, I journal on my tags and I journal on the book page journaling tags. So even though there's a lot going on these pages, I add a lot of pictures and a lot of my own personal ephemera in my pages. And all of my journaling is done on the book page journaling cards. And look at this one, how beautiful that is. And that rickrack is just so gorgeous. I love anything that has gold. Gold thread, gold glitter, gilding, all things gold I love. I think it adds such a beautiful detail to the journals. So notice that there are a lot of little gold elements throughout this journal. And it just reminds me so much of spending Christmas in Mexico when I was younger. We used to go every single year. And there was so much gilding and so much gold foil in Christmas, during Christmas in Mexico, to decorate the Christmas trees and then also the gift wrap. So this is what this journal reminds me of. I did a little bit of embossing, and so I had this butterfly stamp and I embossed it on this beautiful card. I was going to do a lot more embossing, and then I just spaced it, you guys. I got distracted, but I was able to do the embossing on a couple of the journaling cards. But again, my most favorite part of this entire journal is the gold embossing on the front and the back cover. I just absolutely love how that turned out. And then this is the other journaling card that has the gold embossed butterfly. Aren't these so cute? I just love how these turned out. That's why I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this journal. And what I mean by that is I don't know if I'm keeping it for myself or if I am going to put it up on my Etsy shop. I am undecided. I honestly don't know. I have had a couple of people ask me for Christmas junk journals, and so I kind of have a little bit of a list of a waiting list for Christmas junk journals. So, but I don't know. I don't know what to do, you guys. So we'll see. We'll see. I still have to think about it. And then again, more side tucks. And I also used, did I mention that when I made the little casita, the little house envelope, I also used a lot of offcuts and little scraps of paper. Believe me, nothing goes to waste. I have a separate little envelope where I keep all of my scraps to reuse them. These journaling cards are my favorite. And I love that little rickrack trim on them. So that looks so beautiful. So gorgeous. And I will be making, in the part 1 video of this, and I'm going to link it down below, because this is like part 2 of the other video. Part 2. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to make more of these, you guys. So I loved making this one so much, and so I am going to try to make a couple more, and yeah, because these are just gorgeous, and I just want to do more embossing on the front covers, and that might be a thing I do from now on. I just loved it so much. So beautiful. So beautiful. And don't forget, Ibette's Tu Casa De Papel's Etsy shop will be linked down below. And I have that special code for you that is valid through October 15th. And then love the way that the front cover and the back cover were lined with this beautiful poinsettia paper. So if you didn't see the part 1 video where I showed you how I made the altered book, because that was the part 1 where I show you how to easily alter a hardcover book. That was the part 1, and I'm going to link that one below. So that you could go ahead and watch that. So you'll notice in the outro, I'm holding up the journal and it's not quite finished, but that's because, like I said, I recorded it separately. But don't go away. I'm gonna flip the camera over and say goodbye to you. All right, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I flip through this gorgeous, gorgeous journal. I think it's my favorite. No, really, really, I think this one is my favorite. I know I say that about all of them, but I just love what I do, you guys. Don't forget that this video was in collaboration with Ibette from Tu Casa De Papel, and her Etsy shop will be linked down below. And don't forget that this code Lily30 is for a limited time only from now until October 15th, and you can save yourself 30% on any and all of her digital printables. So you guys hop on over to her shop. And by the way, did you guys hear about my new goal? So, because you guys are so awesome and you helped me get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, like we still have 3 months to go, I am going to try to make it. I'm going to try to make it to 20,000 subscribers before January 1st of 2024. You guys got it in my head that I can get to 20,000. Several of you have commented that, and so I'm going to run with it. I'm going to roll with that, and I need your help. I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, comment, and more than anything, share my content with your family and friends, you guys, because the more that you share, the more that YouTube recognizes that you guys like what you're watching, and it's put out there to other viewers on YouTube. Thank you so much. Let's get to 20,000, you guys. You guys are awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye.